My name is Roxy. I came to Sky because I was struggling with sexual intimacy and not receiving orgasms. I knew I had some sexual trauma and I could feel that there were blockages and breaks in my intimacy with other people. She helped me break through some of these blockages with doing de-armoring. She made me feel really comfortable and we got started. The one thing that I really noticed was when she was able to provide information in regards to my reactions to things. So I had an ability to always laugh about situations, and actually it was me masking my pain. And so from her being able to talk about this, I was able to really, in more situations than not now, see that for what it is, and I can work with myself to allow my connections and my intimacy to be deeper with others. All my life I had known that I had struggled with tightness in my thighs and my legs and everything. And this is something that I had said to Sky once the de-armoring was done, and it was probably a few weeks later that I actually realized that I didn't have that tightness. I would constantly be going to get deep tissue massages week in, week out to be able to relieve this tension. So it's really amazing to me to see how your body actually stores tension, trauma, and things from your past. Through the few sessions that I did have with Sky, we did the de-armoring, we did some Yoni mapping, and, the conversations that we had, we ended up touching on a lot of issues, and she was able to help me build my confidence for myself to be able to explore other sides of my sexuality, other sides of my femininity. And she just created a really safe space for me to feel held, to feel seen, and to talk about things that I thought were crazy, but actually they're not crazy. They're pretty typical situations that I find people in nowadays. So it's really nice to have walked out of that space and feel that I was on the right journey and I was on the right track, and be able to provide a language that in my head I knew, but not that I wasn't able to ever speak because it never felt like it was my truth. And now, through so many of the conversations and sessions that I have had with Sky, this is my truth, this is my language, and I feel much more loved for myself, loved for my situations, loved for my intimacy, and all areas of my life. With the de-armoring and the Yoni de-armoring, I was able to feel more comfortable with myself, and that reflected in many of my relationships. Today, I was able to bring a partner in with me to have a Yoni mapping, so that I could create connection between me and my partner, but also so that I could create a safe, held space for me to receive in a beautiful, loved, nurturing manner, and have me worshipped. Sky is just such a beautiful person, and she always makes me feel so relaxed in these settings. My partner was super nervous, and while I was lying there, having my thing, I could hear her guiding him in a really soft-spoken, lovely way, and you could see that he was really receiving it. And coming away from that experience, he has also said that he felt relaxed, calm. The information that he's been given has made him a wiser man, which is incredible. And to the whole experience from start to finish, with any interaction I've ever had, I've never been made to feel uncomfortable. It's always been calm. It's always been funny because we end up with laughter. And it's just a really beautiful experience to be able to share with my partner, but then also have somebody who is just so experienced and just great vibes, take you through that moment. Anyone that has been thinking about doing this or needs any guidance within their sexuality, Sky is just the perfect person to be around. The information that she provides you, the conversations that she starts having with you, you just feel warm and wrapped up and just completely seen and held, and the experience is just phenomenal. So even if it's just a Facebook message, an Instagram message to say, hey, this is what I'm going through, or this is what's happening, right from the word go that I said something to her, she was just open, there for me, supported. And it was just, even now, 2 years later, it's still, I can't say enough about it. So do yourself a favor and try this. Make it a thing. You will not regret it.